you come in through the exterior door, and right in front of you is another door. Despite that fact, this is our new apartment in Sweden. It's much larger than any apartment we've had before, and so we're quite happy about it. We have a bathroom, which comes complete with a bath, which is not so common here in Sweden. Showers are definitely the norm, so we are very happy to get that. It's a bit more shallow than the baths we're used to in Japan, but it's quite alright. The floor is even heated, or so we're told. We tried it once, but it seems to take a long time to heat up, so we'll see if we'll be using that in the winter or not. But of course there is also a heater in the bathroom, as there are in all rooms, because it gets rather cold in Sweden, of course. Across the way we have a storage closet, which is full of lots and lots of boxes and leftover things, and our garbage sorting pile, because of course we have to sort out our garbage into, well, I don't know how many types, a lot. Paper, like newspaper and things, goes in one section. Plastic, there's hard plastic and soft plastic. Paper for packaging, like hard paper, cardboard paper, those kind. Bottles get sorted into clear glass and colored glass, and of course we have metal. And there are other sections, including compost for raw garbage and burnable garbage for all other things that you can't think of a place for. And batteries go in a special place, and pretty much anything else has to go to the big garbage sorting center in town. So we've got some things that are still waiting to go out. Here's our kitchen. It has a nice ceramic top stove, which is pretty convenient to clean. We have an oven, which we're very happy about again. We have a microwave provided by our lovely and generous landlord. And lots of space, big difference from where we were at. Garbage, again, usually piled up, because anything that had raw food in it will start to smell bad if we put it in the little boxes. The walls are a pretty tremendous orange on this side of the kitchen, but that's okay. Hopefully it makes it bright and cheery during the winter. We have our rice cooker, which we brought from Japan. Here, of course, is another radiator to keep things warm in the winter. And our kitchen table, which this end of it is, of course, the actual table bit we use for eating and things. And the other side is Yuki's study area. So it gets messier and messier all the time. We have a set of bookshelves behind it. And this side, again, has all of Yuki's study things. And over here, well, we have bags for using for garbage and things, and all of my cookbooks that there are so many of, and little household bits and things, rice box, although there's no rice in it, and we even have some appliances down on the bottom. Up on top we have our shrine, hoping to get in good favor with the gods again. We seem to be on outs with them. Outside you can see a nice little courtyard and other buildings all around us. Most of them have balconies and things. People like to spend time in the sun when they can, since it is so rare here in Sweden. Out from the kitchen again, we have a nice area right at the front for jackets and for shoes. It seems quite common that most Swedish houses have a place to take off your shoes, because I guess you get very muddy and wet in the winter when there's snow and things. But that works out well for us, because we like to take off our shoes and Yuki likes to leave his around. We have the main room here, which is divided up. We've hung up curtains to help divide it into this bedroom area on one side, There we have our bed, and of course computer desk, which is where I spend a lot of my time. And then we have the main room here, which is still looking a little bit bare. I think the walls look terribly bare, but pictures and things will have to wait for now. Bookshelves, which have all of my many books. Well, not all, but all of the ones that I have with me. And lots of personal knickknacks and things, scrapbooks, electronics, whatever kind of things. We have Yuki's new yoga mat in the corner, and my bike, Yuki's weights, all of those kind of things. We have one of our many transformers. We have 3 of them of varying wattages around the apartment. Sofa that looks a little bit blue in this light, but is actually gray. That's a gray cover. And, well, that's a little chair for sitting on the floor. More heaters. Our plant doesn't normally sit there, but it's getting a little brown, as you can see, so we're trying to help it not die. So we've put it up there for now to get a little more sunlight. Outside is the balcony, and we have some furniture, again provided by our lovely landlord. And another view outside. Attractive 2 long curtains from IKEA. We should cut them down, but we haven't yet. And we have our TV stand and our strange brand TV. It's some Chinese brand or something, so Yuki was very worried about buying it, but so far it works. It was cheap anyway. And our other really large transformer, that's the monster one. And DVDs, because we don't yet have a place to put them, so they're piled on the ground. All of our video games and wireless router and those things. Printer seems to be living on the floor thus far. We haven't really figured out where we're going to put it or moved it at all. And piano, which is just lovely. It's one of my favorite ways to procrastinate, hoping to learn at the ripe age of 23 how to play the piano. In the middle we have our kotatsu table, which we shipped from Japan. Right now it's just being used as a normal table, but in the winter months there is a heater underneath it, and so you can put a futon over the top, tuck your legs under there, and stay nice and warm. And that's about it for our main room. And that's about it for the apartment, in fact. But as you can see, it's a lot bigger than what we used to have, and it's shaping up pretty nice, if I do say so myself. I've got lots of little Swedish words on the refrigerator. Some former tenant left all that magnetic poetry things that people like to play with, and well, it's not poetry for me, but it is study material, so I'll take it. And that's all. So I guess I better get back to studying and doing productive things. Hope you enjoyed this little preview of our apartment. I guess I did forget one room, which is our closet. But we have lots and lots of clothes stuffed in, and our laundry basket and all of that. That is now officially the entire apartment. See you later.